Tuesday, Rush Limbaugh mentioned the alleged molestation of Beverly young Horatio Nelson by Alabama GOP Senate candidate Roy Moore in 1978. Nelson alleges that Moore offered to drive her home from her job one evening, however instead took her to a dark, deserted space of an automobile parking space wherever he began to grope her and tried to force her head onto his crotch. The woman saying that she was unable to flee the automobile as a result of the doors were secured and he or she couldn't unlock them from the within. Rush Limbaugh found this to be odd since this can be the means kid locks add cars, to guard the kid from having the ability to open a door whereas the automobile is moving. The sole downside with Nelson's account is that kid locks weren't obligatory in cars till the first 80s and therefore the girl says the incident occurred in 1977. Limbaugh, Alabama Senate candidate Roy Moore is denying that he ever met the lady. World Health Organization on Monday suspect him of sexually assaulting her in an exceedingly in a very diner automobile parking space in 1977 once she was an underage stripling, vocation her allegations absolutely false, despite his apparent signature in her high school yearbook. I will tell you while not hesitation this can be completely false. I ne'er did what she say I did. I don't even apprehend the lady. This is 1977? Someone tell me, in 1977, were there kid locks on the door? In alternative words, may the motive force push a button that might confirm all windows and doors couldn't be opened? Was that gift in 1977, as a result of she says she couldn't get out? However, did kid locks? Were they in 1977 vehicles? I'm attempting to recollect what I had in 1977. I had a Pontiac. Well, it absolutely was a fairly massive Pontiac. The automobile I had didn't have them in there. However, I didn't drive each automobile that's out there. You know, the button on the driver's aspect wherever you'll be able to flip it and no one can open a door. It's to guard youngsters from gap windows and doors once the automobile is moving. However, if that wasn't present. Interruption, child locking mechanisms are needed since 19. Interruption, contained? Interruption, okay. They've been within the automobile since the first 80s. They've been needed, is that what you're saying? Needed in cars since the first 80s? Cars are designed with the feature, not needed. Cars began to be designed with the kid lock feature within the early 80s. So it would be safe to assume that the door she was sitting next to she may have unlatched it, unless Roy Moore had a special custom lock referred to as the feminine anti-escape lock on the rider aspect of the front seat of his automobile. Well, she says she's being overwhelmed. His hands area unit round her neck. Isn't that right? Have a hear the statement from Limbaugh below and keep in mind to share together with your friends. Do you assume this girl is clearly lying to do and smear Roy Moore's name before a crucial election? Allow us to apprehend within the Facebook comments.